Animation memes. Honestly, the biggest, if you know situations on the internet. What is an animation meme? Well, an animation meme is basically an animated video, but it's not actually a meme. It's just an animated video that's kind of looped to a music. Now, there's many different kinds. There can be edgy kinds. There can be like funny and cute kinds. That's kind of the like basics of it. But I realized that there is a lot of different animation meme icebergs, so I decided why not go over one. This video is mostly going to be for those people who have been in the community for a long time, but if you haven't, you're free to join and watch. So I am your host, Soul Skinn, or just Soul, not S-O-U-L, S-O-L, because I'm not fucking emo. So let's just get right into it. The first topic on the iceberg is Kitty Dog. Kitty Dog is one of the longest known and most relevant animators in the community, I guess. I know that they've been in loads of drama, loads of everything, but honestly, they're just kind of a staple of the community. Like, if you know what an animation meme is, you've seen a Kitty Dog animation. And the next one on the list is Surfluff. I'm kind of just remembering this one based off of memory, but it was kind of like this axolotl character that was like evil. I don't know if I'm remembering the right one. But it was another person that was like a very big creator on the platform. I don't know if they got into any dramas. I wasn't really big on them, but like I watched a lot of their videos. The next admission on the list is Vivzy Pop. Now, she is, I believe it's a she, sorry if it's not. They are the creator of Has Been Hotel, and there's another show that I can't remember off the top of my head, but they were also part of the community. And the next little part of the little list is Sleepy King. I believe they changed their name to like Twisted Doctor or something like that, but they were like the biggest like tweening edgy emo creator. Honestly, like they're as big as like Birdie and like Sashley. Like they're a really big creator. The next little part on the list is Caramel Dancin'. Caramel and Dancin' is like an animation meme audio. It was a very popular one, so that's kind of it. The next admission on that list is Flip-A-Clip, and Flip-A-Clip is basically an animation software that you can get on your phone, so it just makes it super duper easy to animate, and due to this, we got a ton of these like really badly animated, like really just the most beautiful content on the earth, I believe. I used to make videos like those, if you know what I mean. But I think I took all those old videos down. They were on a really old YouTube channel. And the second to last admission on the list is furries. There's a lot of furries in the animation meme community. Yeah. The last part of the sky area of the iceberg is Gacha Life. Now, Gacha Life is basically a game that is quote-unquote gacha. You can like do these little gacha games, but the biggest part that people like it for is it has this chibi art style, and you can create characters with it, and people like to make animations. They can edit the characters and tween them to do different poses and make animations with them, so it was just a very like popular thing to use to make animation memes. Now moving on to the peak, the little tip of the iceberg on this list, we go on with Sashley drama. Sashley is basically one of the top creators. They were a Sans fangirl, I believe they're still pretty big on the animation meme genre, but they were just known for liking Sans a lot and ripping off other people's art styles, which is dumb. Okay, and I'm just gonna ignore that one in the middle, because I'm just gonna go right on to the next one, Birdie drama, which goes hand in hand with Sashley drama. The Birdie drama was a lot a bit worse because it was another Sans fangirl except this time the fangirl was like absurdly mentally ill and a bunch of really crappy things happened. If you really want, you can search up a video about it, but you're gonna like have like 2-3 hours of your life gone just listening about this stupid drama. And then we can go back to Flipnote, which is honestly my favorite animation software. Flipnote was basically like an older version of Flip-a-Clip, although they're not created by the same people. And you could get it on like, I believe, Nintendo softwares. I got it on my Nintendo 2DS. It was just a really little fun software that you could animate on, and it has like just a look to it. If you've seen it, you've seen it. The next part of this list is another animation meme. It's the leaks spin meme. Even if you're not a part of the animation meme community, or you don't even know what it is, you've seen it. It's just a meme that was, I believe, created by the character Miku, where it's just a character holding a leek, spinning the leek around. And then the next person on this list is PK Russell. I used to be a big fan of his. I hate to say it, like when I was a little kid, we're talking like 10 years old, I was watching him. He created basically an animation meme review series. He made so many where he basically just shit on a bunch of these kids animations, but the difference was that he tried to like mostly only have it from like videos that were submitted by his fans, so he was just making fun of his fans. He got a bunch of backlash for that, and then he did a bunch of other things. I really don't feel like getting into it because it's just like the Birdie drama and this Ashley drama, just a lot of stuff. Now, I thought I was gonna get to escape all the dramas on this peak of the iceberg, but obviously I'm not, because the last admission on this list is Scootaloo Love Sans, which just kind of finishes our trifold of the 3 top Sans fangirl creators. I know that she got in some drama, but I'm aware that like hers was very similar to Sashly, where like it really wasn't that deep. Unlike Birdie, who had like actual drama, these two were just like made into drama icon figures just because they were popular. And then the next admission on the list is the Nya Nya dance, which is credited to be one of the first animation memes. It's about 13 years old, so it's just a very old animation meme. There's a lot of controversy about it because, like, is it the first animation meme or is it one of the first? But we do know that it's a pretty old animation meme. The next thing on the list is Lupus Volps, and I think that's how you say that. And this is just one of the more OG content creators that did animation memes. Same with Yumani and Rosalie. I do believe that they still all make videos, but I don't know if they got in any weird dramas, but if they did, then I'm not really aware of it, because I do think that Rosalie got into some hot water, but I don't know about the other ones on this list. Next on the list is the Toxic Eye Scare. I believe that Toxic Eye was either one of Birdie's friends or Birdie's exes, but they probably did some unsavory things to Birdie, which started drama and whatever the fuck. And the next thing on the list is something that I need some help with, so if you know what iArt Tech is, I tried searching it up, but honestly I couldn't really find anything that really related to anything, so yeah, that's just gonna kind of be that. The next part of the list is Sonic 99 Ray, or Ray Bay. This is one of the more OG creators, not like super old, but I do believe that they don't post anymore. They might have gone into some drama because I don't think their OG account is up, but basically they were kind of just known for making these like kind of cringy but kind of good FNAF animation memes. So it's like a very interesting watch if you like watching kind of cringier content that's kind of nostalgic. And the next part of the list is the Sans fangirls. I don't know why this isn't higher on the list, since the last section, the tip of the iceberg, had like 3 of them. But Sans fangirls are basically just girls that are fangirls for the Undertale character Sans. I remember there were these tons of like flip-a-clip videos of people like saying, "Sans is mine! No, Sans is mine!" And it was very funny to watch. And the next part of the list is creepypasta / FNAF. These are just two really popular animation meme concepts to make a video about. They're both very, very popular and OG. Like, of course, there's many things you can make an animation meme about, but if you were making an animation meme in the 2010s, it was about creepypastas or FNAF. Like, no question about it. So now we're getting a little bit deeper into the list, and we are starting it great with gotcha heat / abuse / sh. I'm gonna have to put it to Devi on this video. Basically, like earlier in the list, Gotcha Life is an app that you can, like, make little stories with, and of course, what are 10-year-old kids gonna make stories about? Incestual abusive relationships! So there were very many animation memes that included just very sexual or abusive or just straight up SH in their videos. It was an interesting time. I do believe that the Gacha creators were trying to combat this, but honestly, the kids are gonna figure out how to do it some way. Then the next part of this list, it's Google Plus, and Google Plus was basically like this old Google thing. I don't really know how it's animation meme related. I'm sure there's something connecting it, so if anybody wants to like give me a tip there, I'd be happy to hear it. The next part of the list is trolls. I don't know why this is like lower down. Maybe it's because sometimes trolls get up to really bad stuff, but basically there's a lot of people that make kind of trolly or just like on purpose bad animation memes to get attention or to make fun of other people. That's honestly the only thing I can think of, since there's gonna be trolls in every community. The next part of the list is Toxic Cat, and this is a like very OG creator. Further down in the list, I'm gonna connect them to something else, but basically they were not very stellar at making content, and now they've just kind of been lost to time. The next part of the list is tracing. Basically, there's a bunch of these animation memes that are like poorly traced. A lot of them were from Wolfie Chew and Rosalie. People would trace them and then make poor flip-a-clip edits of it and just recolor them in these like neon colors, and yeah. And the next part of the list is Mary Sue's. This kind of goes hand in hand with Sans Fangirls. Sans Fangirls were all Mary Sue's, but not all Mary Sue's were Sans Fangirls. But a Mary Sue is basically a character that can do no wrong, is perfect, and everybody loves them, and the only reason someone may not like them, oh my god, is because of how perfect they are. Like this jealous side character is jealous that this Mary Sue is so perfect. That's like the only flaws, that they're just that perfect. The next part of the list is cringe comps, which goes back to Toxic Cat. So cringe comps, or just comps, or cringe compilations, were like people who would find every single bad animation meme video, put it all, like just strip it all and post it on their channel, and just put in a compilation all these bad animation memes and make fun of the people who made them. And Toxic Cat were one of the biggest victims to this, with like almost like every single one of their videos. Like you could click onto any compilation that was bad and one of their videos would be in there. And the next part of the list is the ICU meme. Basically, I looked it up because I wasn't really aware of what it was, because I'm more well-versed in the OG animation memes and not this new Gen Z stuff. But basically it's an animation meme where furries hang themselves. And that kind of ties into the last part of this part of the iceberg, which is animation meme vents. Basically, this is a type of animation meme where edgy 15-year-olds would animate themselves slitting their wrists and stuff like that. Basically, just very, very emo stuff. I know that the creator Birdie made a lot of these. I wouldn't really recommend you go see them because a lot of them are pretty triggering. Now we are on the second to last step of this iceberg, so we're getting pretty deep. So we're going into incest ships. So think Sans would be shipped with himself. the one slur would be shipped with themselves. Basically, there's animation memes where people are making Sans kiss another Sans, and that's pretty much what it is. And then next to incest ships, we have death threats. They're especially on the Discord side of things. If you're an animation meme creator and you were, you know, kind of big, you know, I'd say like 10k plus subs, and you're like very like faking suicide and doxing. I'm honestly just gonna tie these two together because honestly this whole list, part of this list, is just the same thing. Discord, bad. People would get doxed a lot, including the death threats and everything like that, but there was also a lot of stuff where if a creator got into a little bit of drama, they would fake suicide and then post a picture of themselves like wrapped in poorly bandaged bandages saying that they just got out of the hospital and they shot themselves in the eye. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. So the last part of the list is where it gets pretty dark. So we start off with Nora the Wolf / Cristalli. I don't know why this is so low down the list because they are a very well-known person, but I think it's just because the bottom of the list is really just reserved for the lowest of the lowest and the worst of the worst people. So Nora the Wolf or Cristalli, they were a person who I believe was like a super duper big tracer, and a lot of people were mad at them about that, and then they went on to attempt to groom little kids. They're just known as a big pedo. Yeah, which ties into Hopeless Lucille. They were just another person who was a groomer, which ties into the pedo problem. Basically, a bunch of these pedos would take advantage of the very naive, you know, background of the animation meme community, since it's a bunch of really creative, like, kids. Like, most of the people on it were like 11 and 12-year-olds, so a bunch of older people would make accounts and talk to little kids, which ties into map positivity, which there's like just if you don't know what a map is, it's like the sexuality for pedophiles. It's weird, it's wrong, I don't like it, but there's these pedo creators will like post, you know, positivity map stuff, which goes into NSFW of underage users. So sometimes underage users get that kind of stuff drawn of them, which ties up our list. It got really dark there at the end, and I will tag the creator of this list in the bottom of the screen and also in the description if you'd like to see the list for yourself, or if you'd like to look at it, maybe look into some of the topics that I don't really know much about. But yeah, that was this video. It was very fun to film, you know. I knew most of the things on the list, but it was crazy to think there were some animation meme things that even I didn't know, even though I've been in the community so long. So yeah, that was this video. If you have any other videos you'd like to see me create or you'd like to recommend, then just put them down in the comments and I will get to that comment sometime. So I hope you guys have a good day and a happy summer.